So, do you want to earn $1,000 a week with very minimal money invested? Well, stay tuned to the end of this video, and these few steps that I go over are going to show you how to make a lot of money very fast and very easy. Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tim Provau, and here we make finance simple and help you create wealth in any market. So we've talked in my previous videos on how to save money and how to invest your money, but we haven't talked about how to earn your money. So that's what I want to focus on in this video today. I want to focus on how you can build your wealth by solving an income problem. Most people think they can solve a money problem by saving money or by throwing money in investments, and hopefully they can make a good trade. And both of those are good ideas and are good ways to grow your wealth. But most people don't realize that whether they save money and you're saving 30% of your income, if your income is not high enough, that's not really going to matter. If you have a goal or you have a certain expense that you really want to pay off, say you have debt that you want to pay off and you're trying to save 30% of your income or 40% of your 20% of your income, and you want to get that debt down, sometimes that's just not enough. So what you really want to do is you don't have a saving problem, you have an income problem. And that's what we're going to solve today. So the first thing I want to take a look at is freelancing. Freelancing is a very, very, very good way to earn money, and you don't have to work at it a whole bunch to be able to earn a bunch of money from it. Now, what I do is I use Upwork.com, and I have a video editing page on there to where I edit videos for other clients, and I earn money that way by doing that. I'll charge them so much money per amount of time that I edit the video, or per amount of raw footage that they give me and how many cuts is going to take to edit that down to a feasible video for them. We go over the specifics, and that'll be different for each person, but you can very easily earn $1,000 or a couple $1,000s a week by doing this, and you don't have to work at this full time. You can do this part-time and still earn that money. Okay, maybe you don't have editing skills. Well, if you have graphic design skills, if you have typing skills, if you have reading skills, if you have speaking skills, anything like that can virtually transition into a freelancing job. So I really think this is a good way to earn a ton of money really fast, and this is one of the top things that I use. Second, I would like to go into reselling. Reselling in this instance is very, very lucrative because you can get a lot of stuff for little investment, and you can sell it for so much more markup. Whether you sell it on Facebook Marketplace, whether you sell it on Craigslist, or whether you sell it online, or whether you sell it in a storefront, you can do this very easily. One of the things that I like to do, and I don't think a lot of people know this actually, and it's very surprising. If you go into Dollar General and they have items that have been sitting there for too long, say they have clothing items, say they have housing decorations, say they have glasses, they have plates, they have pictures, they have anything that's not their food items. Once they've sit there for a certain amount of time, or their seasonal items, once they go out of season, they will be sold for a penny. And that's what they call penny items. So you can take $1, you can go into Dollar General, and you can get 100 items for a penny, and then you can sell those at regular price markup, and that'll be almost pure profit. You can make so much money this way. I've seen people that make thousands of dollars a day just by doing this. They will get a few carts full. They will go around, since Dollar General is literally everywhere now, they will go and fill up carts in these Dollar Generals, and then they will sell these items online or on a storefront and everything, and then they will make huge profits. And that's what they do for a living. If you don't want to do that, you can go to thrift stores. You can go to, say, Goodwill, and you can get items that have been marked down because they've been donated, and then you can resell them. It all depends on what you want to do. But this is a very, very good way to earn an income, and it takes very little investment. I mean, you can literally start for $1 and you can run a business that way. So the third thing that I want to talk about is selling digital downloads. This takes zero money to get started, and you can basically earn a lot of money just by taking a little time and producing it yourself. So if you're a graphic designer and you can create logos, or if you can create videos, stock videos, anything like those, you can create these in a downloadable link, and then people will pay for them and then use them. So say you're a graphic designer and you're great at making logos or stock images for people to sell on t-shirts, okay? You can sell these to these people, and there's a high demand for people doing print on demand and people that are creating YouTube channels that need logos for those channels. And then you can sell these on, say, Sellfy, FastSpring, or Sellwire, or a few other of these sites. Or shoot, even if you have a YouTube channel yourself, you can just drop those in the description, and people can click on them, and then they can buy them themselves that way. This is one of the best ways to make money with zero investment that I've seen. And even if you don't have these skills, there's free tutorials on YouTube on how to use, say, Photoshop or Adobe Premiere or any of these other services. There's free tutorials to show you how to do these, or how to create logos in Illustrator. There's so many free resources out there that you can just start, learn a couple things, and then get going and start making money very fast and easy this way. So the next thing I want to talk about, and you've probably heard this a lot, and that is starting a YouTube channel. You can start a YouTube channel with zero cost, zero investment. You already have a phone, or maybe you already have a camera that you can record on, and there's free softwares, editing softwares, and your microphone, if you're using a phone, is free. And what you can do is, my wife, she creates decorations for homes, okay? So I've been talking to her about possibly setting up a YouTube channel and doing montages on how she creates these products, and then go over these products and how she creates them, so people can either create them themselves, or they can purchase it by watching the video and seeing the item. And if they like it, they can purchase it. If they want to create it themselves, then they can create it with no issues. As well as, I have another friend who has a 3D printer, and they have a way to create knickknacks or little figurines for D&D. What they do is they have their own shop, and they usually sell it on Facebook, and they take pictures of these items that they created, and then they sell them that way. Well, that's a very good way to do it, but a very good way to scale this is to, if you create a YouTube channel and show the process of creating this item, a lot of people are going to be very interested in that, because either they're going to want to start doing that themselves, or they just really like the items and they want to know how it's being made, and then they're really interested in it, and then they purchase it themselves by clicking a link to your store, and then you earn money that way. Now, you can have stores set up for very little money, or you can just link them to your Facebook marketplace, and then they can purchase it there, which is free. So it's free to create the channel. It's free to create the Facebook marketplace. So it's free to sell your item. The only thing you'd have to do is pay for shipping if it requires shipping. I think this is one of the most lucrative and one of the best ways to grow a business. So many people are creating YouTube channels nowadays. Like, this is my second one. So I know from experience that people are creating these, and they're very good for business. Now, usually there's two things on why you want to grow a YouTube channel, and that is to either grow an audience or to grow your business. There's two different ways. Me personally, I want to grow an audience because I'm here to teach, and I'm here to learn with other people. And I want to make people more wealthy and in a better financial situation. But for them, for example, they want to grow their businesses. So they can grow their businesses by entertaining people. And instead of earning a lot of money by growing a huge YouTube channel, they don't need a huge YouTube channel. All they need is enough for people to watch their channel and then click the links and buy the products that they have. So now that I've talked about that, I also want to talk about print on demand. So what print on demand does, and you can do this for absolutely free, or you can have a little bit of a cost depending on how good of quality that you want or which specific storefront that you want to use. There's really good stores like Redbubble, Printify, and Teespring that let you set up designs, and you could either purchase these designs from graphic designers, like I mentioned earlier in the video, or you can get stock images, or you can create these images yourself. If you know how to use Photoshop or Illustrator or anything like that, you can go ahead and create this image yourself for free, and then you can use that image on the shirt, and then they will print it, and then they will ship it for you. Now, things like sites like Redbubble, they actually have analytics and they do the marketing themselves, and you can pretty much set up your shop there and you can sell that for free, and you can just earn the profits that way. Now the profit margins are very small with Redbubble, but that's because they pay for all the marketing, they pay for all these costs and everything like that. Another downside with it is the print quality isn't as good as some of the stuff that you can get on Teespring or Printify. But if you're looking to just get started for free and you want to get set up and start earning money really quickly, that's probably the best way to go. Now, it's not going to be for everybody. Say you want to go over Teespring, say you have your store or you have a YouTube channel already set up, then I would go for Teespring. So that way you can just link it to your YouTube account and you can sell products that way, or you can manually do the marketing yourself, which is going to take a little bit more work, but you get a little bit more profits to set up for that. Now, thirdly, if you want to use Printify, I would recommend 1, having your own store set up. 2, it will require you to be able to pick from different companies to print your shirts from. Some of them are really good, some of them really aren't, but they also have a cost to them as well. You're going to have to pay for the cost of the shirt, and then you'll get the profits. So you have to pay for the cost up front, which is I'm not really a fan of. Whether they do good quality, I would rather, for somebody starting out, I'd rather use Teespring or Redbubble. That way you can get started for cheaper, and then you can build your profits. And then if you want to scale and you're making enough profits to where you can go ahead and pay for the cost up front for the shirts, then you can go ahead and do that and then just reap the profits later once you have a better product. So let me know down in the comments what you guys do to earn a bit of money. If you like these tips, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload more videos. I'm going to be uploading a few videos a week, and we're going to be throwing a lot of content on this channel so we can learn, grow, and create wealth together. Thank you very much. Until next time.